Rejoice, for Knives Out is now free for Amazon Prime subscribers, allowing them to watch it 100 times if they want, and they may end up wanting to. Director Rian Johnson's follow-up to Star Wars, The Last Jedi may have been screwed out of many Oscar nominations. It earned a screenplay nod, but achieved many other things. It made us enthusiastic about a murder mystery. It established Ana de Armas as a star. It was commercially successful and critically acclaimed. And it's the kind of movie that's even better the second time around. Knives Out, stream it or skip it. The gist: Marta Cabrera, Ana de Armas, has a tricky gag reflex. Every time she lies, she throws up. Her virtue is biologically ingrained. It therefore makes sense that she'd take on an earnest and honorable profession like nursing. She cares for Harlan Thrombey, Christopher Plummer, an 85-year-old murder mystery novelist of great renown and wealth, and as her kind heart leads, so follows an emotionally affectionate, grandfatherly relationship. They play the board game Go every night before she administers his medications. It's a beautiful, respectful friendship. But as it goes, when Knives Out begins, Harlan Thrombey is dead. Suicide. Knife to the carotid. Marta was the last to see him alive. Police detectives Elliot, Lakeith Stanfield, and Wagner, Noah Segan, are in Thrombey's mansion. The plot that follows is not thin. It's thick as hell. Troublesome. Vexing too. Quite vexing. But let's not get into that too much. Rather, this being a murder mystery in the classical style, let's examine the variety of suspicious character types called in for questioning. They're almost all family. They had gathered in the hours prior to Harlan's expiration. Linda Drysdale, Jamie Lee Curtis, is Harlan's oldest offspring, and Richard, Don Johnson, is her husband. They're arrogant blowhards, parents to Ransom, Chris Evans, a smirking fast-life jackass trust funder. Joni Thrombey, Toni Collette, is the widowed daughter-in-law, a new agey influencer dependent on Harlan's biannual checks for his granddaughter Meg's Catherine Langford private school tuition. Walt Thrombey, Michael Shannon, is the youngest child, publisher, of Harlan's works. He's married to Donna, Ricky Lindholm, and their teenage son Jacob, Jaden Martell, is an internet troll. You'll raise a shadow of an eyebrow of a doubt upon all of them, save for Grand Nana, Kay Callan, Harlan's nearly mute, post-elderly mother, who sits quietly observing and nearly immobile, her true age a mystery for history. Meanwhile, Marta looks nervous and upset, as a true heart would be, given the circumstances. The cops dig into these folks only out of due diligence, convinced by the physical evidence that the suicide is open and shut. Except one man sits in the background of the interrogations, punctuating suspects' declarations with the single plink of a piano key.